Hello, I'm Brian Painter of the Oklahoman, and today we're joined by Rick Smith, Warning Coordination Meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Norman. Thanks very much for joining us today, Rick.
Good to be here, Brian.
Could you kind of give me an idea of what you're looking at with Tropical Storm Bill?
Well, what's left of Tropical Storm Bill is going to take a path up through Texas and eventually into Oklahoma. The exact path that it takes is going to determine who sees the worst weather. I think it's almost a guarantee that wherever the low pressure area that used to be Tropical Storm Bill tracks along that path, and especially to the east of that path, is in for some very heavy rain, probably some gusty winds, and some tropical-like weather coming to Oklahoma over the next couple of days.
Any idea on a timeline as far as Oklahoma is concerned?
As of right now, it looks like the area low pressure is going to be moving up toward the Red River in far southern Oklahoma by Wednesday morning. So I think we would see rain pretty much off and on all day over much of central and eastern Oklahoma, especially all day during the day on Wednesday. Some periods of heavy rain, some gusty winds. So yeah, I think any time on Wednesday into Wednesday night, and not really ending until early Thursday morning, we're fair game for rain and heavy rain, and hopefully not, but potentially some serious flooding.
You know, Rick, we just came out of the wettest month in Oklahoma history, statewide average for May, and are there any particular areas of Oklahoma that you're particularly concerned about?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because it was such a wet month of May. The ground is saturated, so it's not going to take much water at all to get some flash flooding and river flooding. Right now, the current track that Bill is taking would take it just along and southeast of Interstate 44, so areas southeast of Oklahoma City Metro, southeast Oklahoma, we think are most at risk for getting heavy rain. And we're talking 5 to 10 inches of rain, possibly even a little bit more in local areas. That's going to happen Wednesday and Thursday. But even up into the metro area, even parts of Norman, Moore, especially the southeastern parts of the Oklahoma City Metro, could see 2 to 4 inches. That's going to cause problems there too. But really the heaviest rain, the bullseye right now, and this forecast could still shift a little bit, the bullseye right now is over south central, southeast Oklahoma, Ardmore to Ada, up to Holdenville, up toward McAllister in that area.
All right. Well, thank you again for joining us today, and I really appreciate your time today with us.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Please tune in to newsok.com for updates on your weather.